Greetings, everyone. Today, I just want to talk about the issue of college education and the high cost of college education. I know in the social media, the mainstream media have talked about it and raising the question, is college worth it? To me, that is a troubling question to ask that question, is college worth it? Just think for a minute. A young man or a young woman who is have doubt about getting an education and then they listening and hearing this kind of message, is college worth it? Absolutely, 110% that college is worth it, because college does not only prepare you for a career or a way to earn money, but it also open many other doors and provide many different opportunities for you. So college is worth it, is certainly worth it. Now, is college education expensive? Absolutely. But are there ways that you can get around that? Certainly. Now, for example, you have a student who are graduating high school this year. You know there is financial aid available if you will qualify. There are scholarships that you can search for, research for, and apply for. And let me just share something with you. Parents and young college students or high school graduates. Scholarships are probably the easiest thing that the easiest money that you probably will ever earn in your lifetime. Why do I say that? If you research your scholarships, the scholarships, most scholarships, they have a simple requirement. And that simple requirement is writing an essay. Explaining why you need the assistant, and for the most part, what are your future plans? What do you plan on becoming? So that's pretty much overall the question that you're gonna find on a scholarship application. And some of them might be more specific to a particular field, to a particular career, but however, they are very easy to get once you apply. Every year, there are millions, if not billions of dollars left on the table because students and families are not applying for scholarships or financial aid money. So it is, make it a point, make it a job, make it a responsibility to look for scholarships. Now, especially with the internet, you can simply Google scholarships and you're gonna find a ton of resources. Now, in addition to scholarships, financial aid, yes, student loans. Let me just share with you my belief and opinion on student loans. Student loans is a great way to pay for your college education. Okay, so I'll just share with you. So yes, I have student loans. Guess what? Without student loans, I would not have been able to achieve my goal of earning a doctorate degree in education. Now, parents and students, you have to learn and educate yourself to borrow smartly. What does that mean? It means you have to take a look at your financial sheet for college. Yes, the money is there and available. The banks are ready to loan you that money as student loans, but you are responsible to pay that student loan back, whether you graduate college, whether you don't graduate, you're still responsible to pay that debt back. Now, what do I mean by borrowing smartly? I mean that you need to borrow what you need. Borrow the money that you need. Don't borrow money. These are the don'ts of student loans. Do not allow your child to borrow money to go on spring break, to go on vacation. Do not allow your child to borrow money to buy a car. It's a lot easier for you to go to the dealership and get a loan from that dealership to buy that car. Don't add that into your student loans, because what happened is that the interest rate over time build into the money that you borrowed. And then this is part of the reason many students ended up with a lot of money in student loan, which has nothing to do with college tuition itself. Okay, it has nothing to do with college tuition itself. It's because families and students do not, or either don't take the time or don't have the time to research, to pay attention to the numbers. So if you borrow about $20,000 every year or per semester, if you would, over 4 years, if you borrow $20,000 every year, that's about $80,000 that you have borrowed. And in addition to that, you add the interest rate. The interest rate over time. So of course, by the time you finish college, you ended up with $90,000 to $100,000 of college loan. So parents and students, it's very important for you to do your research. Research for scholarship. Student loans is your last resort. However, without the student loans, you may not be able to get that college education. So I encourage you to do your research and borrow smartly so you can educate yourself. Thank you for watching.